Hello, this is Harry Paden. I am the host of Paden's Pulpit. This is season 2, episode 6, African Kings and Queens. African Kings and Queens. Black History Month is winding to a close, but most of us that are knowledgeable know that Black history is 365/366. It's a never-ending journey to spread the wealth of the knowledge that has been hidden from us for many years. I am a person who has a great deal of Black history knowledge. It started back in 1969. And since then, I've educated myself to as much Black history as I could. And even to this day, I learned something new that's relevant to the greatness of Black people, not just in America, but around the world. I learn something new every day. But let's also make sure we understand I make it my business to learn something new every day. I don't depend upon others like America and the news media to give me that knowledge, because I'll be sitting back with no knowledge. But today's subject, I'll read an excerpt from my last book, the 5th book, Sick and Tired of Being Sick and Tired. We have overcome. The saying back in the day was, we will overcome. We have overcome. I've given my reasons, and those who continue to say we will overcome, well, maybe one day you will, but I have overcome. We have overcome as a race. And the sick and tired of being sick and tired is a quote from the great and infamous fiery leader, Fannie Lou Hamer. The book is available on Amazon Books, but here's an excerpt. There's a chapter, entire chapter, on African kings and queens. And here's an excerpt. I'm sure most of you, including myself, many times have heard a person boldly proclaim, I am descended from kings and queens from Africa. It's especially empowering knowing this is factual, because many, even today, seem to think that we are a little higher than apes and or gorillas. That's what some mental health problems seem to think. They think we're only capable of being led and do not possess the intelligence to lead. Ignorance is bliss. That wasn't from the book, that last line. Well, wouldn't it be awesome to not only know the names of these kings and queens, but also to know something about them the way we were and still are taught to know about Queen Elizabeth or King George, Europeans? Well, Master Historian Harry P., that's me. That's me, not in the book. I'm so crazy. Has done research on 10 kings and 10 queens from Mother Africa. And I just asked to share this information via social media, classrooms, clubs, churches, etc. America will never, and never is bolded and underlined and on all caps, America will never teach this valuable information. In my humble opinion, if these facts were taught in our homes, preschools, kindergartens, elementary, middle, high schools, and especially our jails and prisons, our children would not grow up thinking they are inferior to other races. I will begin with information on 10 dynamic African queens, in quotation, in whatever you call it, the things I can't even think of. Anyway, my mother, Naomi Paden, taught me right the fact that I'm beginning with the queens as opposed to the kings. Did you know an African woman was an Egyptian pharaoh? Did you know that? Check me out. I'm a factual person. In this book, the last queen highlighted in this book is about that. She's an Egyptian pharaoh. So I hope you know that Egypt is located in the continent of Africa. Africa is not a country. Okay, so in this book, I have full details. And as I was researching it, I was so empowered. Man, the riches, you know, you always see me wearing a lot of this, jewelry and stuff. A lot of people associated with rappers and stuff, and that's well and good. I don't disparage them. But if you look at the pictures of our Africans back, when they were displaying it, and even today, we have a wealth in Africa where they wore jewelry as a display of their wealth. The same reason we wear it, to look good. This jewelry is supposed to make you look good. I don't wear it because I just want to wear it. Okay. So, I hope that you will purchase this book or go out and Google maybe. Maybe you can Google it. Maybe it's in Google. I'm sure it is. Google has everything. I give them credit. Google African kings and queens. There'll be a lot of them. I just gave you 10 men and 10 women. But there's a lot. So when you say you're descended from African kings and queens, please know your history, because somebody might just ask you just say one word. Name one. Or 2 words. Name one. You're descended from what? Well, I know them. I don't know anything about. Oh, come on, people. But I've done it all for you. And again, I think I said it before. I believe my research is impeccable. I challenge people to go through my books and say, you were wrong, your facts were wrong. If you look in the European history books, of course my facts are wrong. But the books I look at, the books I do my research, are by master historians about the African diaspora. Thank you for listening. Oh, you thought I was going to give you? No. Nothing in life is free. The book only costs $15. Google costs you nothing. Now go to Google if you want to find out. 10 African kings and queens. And one of the African queens was also a pharaoh. Did you know that? Before I researched it, I didn't know that. I'm going to end now. Sorry if you listened all this time and thought that I was going to give you. I don't do that anymore. I write books now. You have to purchase my books. I've given away the information for free for too many years. I need a nest egg because I'm old. Sorry, y'all. Have a good day. Black kings and black kings and black queens. Have a good day. Have a good life. Know your history. America's not going to teach you your history. They're not. The information that I was taught, I learned and was taught by others who look like me. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. Knowledge is